Hi guys, my name is Grace. I'm a senior at GMC. For my senior project, I'm creating multiple videos that deal with topics that pertain to weightlifting. In this particular video, I will be discussing safety in the weight room. Let's get started. So the first rule I'm going to be discussing with you guys is one of the most important rules, and it's absolutely no horseplay in the gym. If you have a partner that you bring along with you, your partner is there to support you, to spot you, to encourage you. They're not there to distract you. People have been known to be seriously hurt due to horseplay in the gym. The gym is not your playground. So the second rule is to pay attention to where you are. It sounds simple, it sounds kind of silly, but it does help cut down on injuries in the weight room. If somebody's in the middle of the squat, they don't have the wherewithal to pay attention to where you are. They can't stop mid-squat to move the weights out of your way. So pay attention to where you are in relation to equipment and in relation to other people. Rule number 3 is to keep your space organized and clean. A clean area is a safe area. Weights and bars that are left on the floor can be potential trip hazards. And as a quick tip, when you're finally done with your workout, unload the bar. If you don't unload the bar and you keep the weights on the bar, it leads to a disorganized area. And quite frankly, the person who comes in after you doesn't want to pick up after you. Unload the bar when you're done. Keep your space organized. It's that easy. Rule number 4 is to try to make sure you have a spotter with you, especially with the bench press. I don't want to scare you. The bench press is a beneficial movement, but some people have been known to be seriously hurt by a bench press gone wrong. Also, make sure your spotter knows what they're doing. If their arms are crossed or they're distracted, looking off, they're not paying attention to you and the weights, and they won't be able to help you if the bench press fails. Rule number 5. Try to have correct form to start out with. You can seriously hurt yourself with incorrect form. If you feel like your form might be a little bit off, get a coach, get a spotter, check out some of my videos to correct that form. It's better to scale back on the amount of weight that's on the bar than it is to push forward with incorrect form and seriously hurt yourself in the process. So now I'm going to discuss a piece of equipment that pertains to safety, and that is a collar. Now, I talk a little bit about collars in my equipment video. As you can see, my collar is metal. Some are rubber, some are bigger, some are smaller. It really just depends on the bar that you're using. Now, how a collar works is once you slide the weight onto the bar, then you slide the collar onto the bar. The collar then protects the weight and it keeps it from shifting around and from moving too much. It even keeps it from falling off. This is really important because when you're in the middle of a rep or a workout, you don't want to have to worry about your weight falling off the bar. You want to worry about your breathing and you want to worry about your form. So finally, what should you do if and when your lift goes wrong? Well, you're going to have to try to find a way to get rid of the bar as safely as possible. Quick side note before I show y'all the safety precautions for the deadlift. I perform deficits until I can get to the 35 and 45 pound plates. This is because my weight plates are not all uniform in size. The same safety precautions are in effect with the deadlift, whether you're doing deficits or a standard deadlift with uniform plates.
If a deadlift fails, drop the bar. Assuming your foot form is correct, you should not be able to injure yourself during a failed deadlift. If a squat fails, let the bar slide off your back. Do not try to lift the bar over your head. If an overhead press goes wrong, try to guide the bar to the pins. If you are unable to return the bar to the pins, drop the bar and move out of the way. If a bench press goes wrong, your spotter should be able to bring their hands under the bar, and you two will then work together to rack the bar or to set it safely down on the safety pins.
Now please keep in mind those are dramatizations of what to do when your form's wrong or when the lift just feels wrong. Thank you for watching. I hope that cleared up any questions you might have had about safety in the weight room. If you have any other questions that pertain to topics about weightlifting, you can check out my other videos.